330 there is really about 314. Look out, folks. This will carry. There's your first home run.
In the world of baseball, where legends are forged with each swing of the bat, one name stands out for its power, consistency, and quiet determination. Fred McGriff. Known affectionately as the Crime Dog, Fred McGriff's journey is a story of grit, talent, and the relentless pursuit of excellence.
To center field, Andy. Back to the wall is Jordan. It's out of here. We're tied. Welcome to Atlanta, Fred McGriff.
Goes deep this time. He sends Gilkey back to the wall. He can't get it. Home run, Fred McGriff. 3 home runs in less than 24 hours.
Born in Tampa, Florida, October 31st, 1963, Fred McGriff's love for baseball was evident from the very beginning. On neighborhood sandlots and high school diamonds, a young Fred McGriff honed the swing that would one day send baseball soaring into the stands. His talent was undeniable, a spark waiting to ignite a career destined for greatness. In 1986, Fred McGriff stepped onto the major league stage with the Toronto Blue Jays. The bright lights of the stadium, the roar of the crowd, it was the beginning of a journey that would define an era of baseball. From the very first swing, McGriff demonstrated a remarkable combination of raw power and disciplined technique. Every bat was a statement. This was a player who would not only hit for power, but also command respect with his unwavering consistency and professionalism.
They think someday he'll be the starting first baseman. Well into the upper deck.
Said, I like what we see. Let's get him in there. Long drive. Will it be? Yes, it is.
Boy, I tell you what, I've seen a lot of batting practice in my day.
The 1990s were Fred McGriff's prime, a time when the nickname Crime Dog echoed through stadiums from coast to coast. With stints with the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves, Fred McGriff became a symbol of reliability and power. Each swing of the bat was calculated, yet explosive, a perfect blend of precision and force. McGriff wasn't just a player. He was the heartbeat of every lineup, a man who carried not only the hopes of his team, but also the admiration of fans everywhere. When Fred McGriff stepped to the plate, pitchers knew they were facing one of the most feared sluggers in baseball history.
And that ball is smoked to deep center. Grissom looks up. A grand salami, McGriff. It's 14-3.
Don't worry about it. McGriff, deep to left. Get out of here. Braves win.
Throughout his career, Fred McGriff's journey took him to many teams and cities. But one consistent remained: his excellence at the plate. Each trade brought new challenges. However, Crime Dog rose to every occasion, breaking barriers and rewriting the record books along the way. While many players fade with time, Fred McGriff's precision, focus, and work ethic propelled him to become one of the game's most consistent hitters. Every swing was a testament to decades of dedication. Every home run, a celebration of perseverance.
There he goes. And the ball is slide to left center field. Lofton goes back. Lofton to the fence. She's gone!
Here it is. 1-2 pitch. Hammered to right field and gone.
McGriff hammers one, and this one is gone. Second home run.
They have let the young guys try to beat us this time. To left field and deep. Bichette back, and it is gone to give Atlanta the lead.
Fred McGriff's name often sparks debate among baseball purists. Hall of Fame or underrated legend? The numbers speak volumes, yet his legacy extends beyond statistics. Off the field, Fred McGriff inspired future generations, mentoring young players and giving back to the communities that shaped him. He showed the world that greatness isn't only measured by records, but by the impact left on teammates, fans, and the game itself. After decades of dedication, countless home runs, and a career defined by consistency and professionalism, the day finally arrived. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, was to be enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame. The moment was more than recognition of numbers and milestones. It was a celebration of a life devoted to the game. Every swing, every clutch hit, every season that demanded resilience and determination was honored on this day. Fred McGriff's induction was celebrated by the entire baseball community. Analysts praised his consistent excellence, his quiet leadership, and the professionalism that made him a role model for generations of players. The Hall of Fame enshrinement and Fred McGriff's name now stands among the very best. But beyond the plaques and accolades, Fred McGriff's true legacy is the respect he earned and the inspiration he gave to young players, and the love of the game he carried every step of the way. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, leaves behind a legacy etched in baseball history, not just in home runs and batting average, but in the admiration of fans and respect of fellow players. His story is a reminder that consistent excellence, professionalism, and the love for the game are what make true baseball legends. From the crying dogs swinging in Tampa to a Hall of Fame icon, Fred McGriff's journey reminds us that perseverance, humility, and excellence can turn a career into a lasting legend. Today, the game of baseball honors one of its finest. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, left a legacy of consistency, power, and professionalism. But among all the greats in baseball history, where do you think he ranks? Was he one of the most underrated legends of his era? Or does his Hall of Fame induction finally give him the recognition that he deserves? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And thank you for watching this deep dive into the life and legacy of Fred McGriff. If you enjoyed this documentary, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Baseball Legends Chronicles. And also consider subscribing as we continue to explore the legends who helped shape the game that we love. And as always, thanks for watching.